Hey, what's up? I'm Ga, coming at you with some Guardian Tales content. Hell yeah! Alright, so, short story. I quit playing this game probably 9 months ago, but then I came back because someone on Discord recommended the game again, and yeah, so I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Game's great. There's so much to do. I really like the retro aspect of it. So I kind of grew up in like the Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance era, playing a lot of games. You know, like Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past, Harvest Moon. You know, all that good stuff, kind of like that. And this game, ooh, very nice, is basically like an amalgamation of pretty much every, you know, like, you know, Game Boy Advance, Super Nintendo, like that kind of style gameplay, like the old Dragon Quest kind of like top-down, style, but it's kind of blended, you know, some RPG elements into it. Like you get a team of 4, you kind of gear them up, you do some cool stuff with that. You got like this little retro SimCity kind of vibe going on, right? Like you got your little town, and no, I don't want to click on you. Let me into this shop. Okay. Alright. Yeah, and you kind of like just manage everything. Ooh, stamina. That will take. But then on top of that, you got like a story, and the story's really, really good. Like if you haven't started playing this game, play it just for the story. I guarantee you will be bawling your eyes out by chapter 9. Oh my god, it's good. Right, so basic premise. You get a team of 4, and there is 2 elemental triangles, right? So there's fire, water, and earth, and they, you know, triangle, and then there's light, dark, and basic, and then they triangle, and you get all these just really cool characters. Like you got Yuze here, who is one of my waifus, top 10 easy, and then some characters have alternate arts that you can rotate between. Like this is the JP art, and then you've got the global art. I love them both. They got different kinds of equipment. You know, some characters can even get, you know, like skins, like weapon skins. You got character outfits, and some of them have like special ones that can even just, you know, change their whole like art appearance. It's a really good time. And then as far as like actual gameplay, like I said, it plays very much like the old school Legend of Zeldas, like A Link to the Past, Minish Cap, like the old like 4 Swords kind of thing. Maybe I shouldn't have downloaded this right now. Well, anyway, while it's downloading, I'll tell you guys all the good things about it. So you just get a bunch of free stuff. The story is great. The gameplay is awesome. There's PvP. There's co-op. There's guilds. Guild raids. There's even, like, if you guys like Fire Emblem, they even have a game mode similar to that. Like, they just took like pretty much every good game from like Super Nintendo to like Game Boy Advance and just like smushed them all into one game. It's great. If you like roguelikes or roguelites, I'm not going to download stuff right now. I'll do that later. There's the Kamazone, which is basically, you know, a rogue style gameplay. You've got PvP. You've got just so much stuff to do. My only real complaint is that they don't give you enough stamina to do everything, but they give you enough to do stuff that you want, so you'll always have stuff to do. Like, pretty much never really get bored. I mean, you don't get to play it that long, like in a day, but you know, you log in, you do your dailies, you progress through the story, maybe you do like a little bit of grinding here and there. It's fun, and then you're done. I mean, they do give out stamina like a bunch. The only other issue is the gacha. Obviously, yes, it's a gacha game, but I feel like what game isn't nowadays, you know? So the gacha is really good because, like, yes, summoning's a little costly compared to some other gacha games, but you don't have to get dupes of a character. Once you get the character, you get the character, like, you know? The only bad thing is the weapon gacha. This is just avoid it. You see this mileage shop down here? If you go in here, you can get any character. You can get any weapon that has ever been on a banner out of here. So you summon a bunch. Maybe you whiff the character you wanted. Like, let's say maybe you wanted, I don't know, Sumire. I want this character. She is hot AF. But I wasn't around for her banner because, you know, I wasn't playing for 9 months. Well, darn. You know, most gachas you'd be like, well, I missed the banner. When's their rerun? I'll probably never. Well, you know, fuck me, I guess, right? No. You can save up these tickets that you can get from any and every gacha pull that you do. Save them up. You can get any character. You can get any weapon that has ever been on a banner right out of this shop. And then you can take that and, like, everything's in the game. Like, you don't have to summon for a specific thing necessarily. Like, obviously, if the character you want is on banner, go summon for them. But you can just summon and save stuff up, and then you get the character, you get the weapon. And once you have those, all you gotta do is go play the game, go do some grinding. There is a hair floating around on me. I am trying to get it. I look like an idiot, but that's fine, because this game's awesome. You just go play the game, you grind, and you can get your characters, you can get your weapons maxed out. And, like, let's say you're not sure if you want to invest into a character, or you just need some extra help. There's the training room here. You put a character in here, you put a weapon in here, and they are maxed while they are in here. So it gives, like, your account, it gives your teams an extra little boosty boost. Like, actually, like, building up your little town here increases some of your stats. Like, where is it? Is it the tree? Yeah. So this tree does nothing for stats, but there is some structures you can, like this one right here. This just gives all my characters extra attack. It's great. And then, you know, you get this up here, and you can just get gold for that. And then, like, pretty much everything you do in the game is beneficial to everything you do in the game. Like, everything is very, you know, kind of circular, I guess. It, like, ties in. And there's just so much to do. Like, it's insane. Like, with how much or how little space this game takes up, like, on your phone, there is so much content, so much going on. Like, all the character interactions are great. The voice acting is quite good. And yeah, like, I am just in love with this game. The reason I quit 9 months ago was because I guess there was like a dry spell or something. This game is very slow. as far as like updates and like meta progression, which is actually really nice. It means you can grind and invest in things and you know they're gonna stick for a while. Like, you know, some gachas will be like week after week after week after week of just like meta defining characters that you have to shell out for. But in this game, you know, there's characters. You build the ones you want, build the ones you like, build the ones that are good, and they're still gonna be good. And while you're building those characters, they're not just immediately gonna get power crept. So you know that like everything's solid, right? It takes a little bit longer to progress than some other gachas, which is fine. Like it's definitely in it for the long run, I will say. You know, they're not just in it to make a quick buck. Like you go into the shop and the paid packs are phenomenal. Most of them. There are some, you know, not so great deals, but a lot of them are really, really good. Yeah, like I don't know what else to say other than this game's great. Love the characters, love all the game modes, love the art, like the music, the story, the jokes, the interactions. Like, I have nothing but high praises for this game, and I absolutely love and adore it. I just wish we got a little bit more stamina. Characters were a little bit easier to build. But, you know, not every game's perfect. It is what it is. And I am definitely enjoying this game. If you guys haven't checked it out, please give it a shot. Stick with it for a couple weeks and see what you guys think. You know, you can come hang out on my Discord and tell me what you think. Maybe we can have a little chit chat. Like, it'd be great. But hopefully next time, I'm thinking I do some guild raids. 'Cause guild raids are intense. Like, there's so many just like autoplay gachas, or like I have to get a controller for this. Oof. You know, like idle gachas where you just throw your team in and you watch them fight. Like, no, you are in the action in this one. Like, you gotta like have actual skill to do stuff. You gotta learn the boss's attack patterns like an actual game. This is an actual game, you guys. Come on. Like, they even have games within the games. Like, you can go over here in the guild and there's an arcade and there's more games in your games. How cool is that? But yeah, let me... Alright, so guild raids. There's bosses. You fight them. You learn their attack patterns. You beat the shit out of them and hope that you did good. And next time, I'm going to save my hits, because you guys get 3 hits a day. I'm going to save my hits, and hopefully I'll have a controller set up by then. And I can embarrass myself with my piss poor gameplay, but it's going to be fun and I'm going to enjoy it, and I hope you guys will too, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.